Welcome to this set of modules introducing sociocracy. In this first module, we will cover some basic concepts. Essentially, what is a circle, what are the roles, and why is it important to manage the conversation and the process within the circle. In this following modules, we will look at more specific topics like the selection of the roles, the way to make proposal, how to structure the circle, and how to give feedback. In each module, there will be an introductory part and a practical part that will require either physical presence or joining a conference. A circle is a natural way to get together. Ask a group of people to gather somewhere, and they're likely to form a circle. A circle has no beginning and no end, no hierarchy. Everybody is acknowledged for an equal presence within the circle. A circle has a center, which becomes the collective focal point that brings people together, rather than focusing on the divisiveness of opinions and backgrounds or ideas. Everybody is able to see each other, and there are no divides. A circle is flexible. It can grow and expand or shrink to accommodate the size of the group wishing to take part. And very important, everybody has naturally a voice. In the circle, each person is offered a chance to speak. Circles, no pun intended, is central to the notion of sociocracy. When you get together and start having a casual conversation with a group of friends, and you're naturally in a circle-like configuration, or maybe around a table, the discussion usually flows naturally to everybody's satisfaction. If issues are more important, like in a critical business meeting, the conversation may become more heated. Even among friends, maybe you're discussing a political issue and there are diverging ideas with one or more persons having a strong opinion on the subject. The discussion may quickly evolve into a heated debate where feelings may get hurt. Maybe the group needs to make a decision. For example, where to go for dinner together. And again, there might be some strong opinion being voiced by people that are particularly vocal. Someone trying to impose the specific type of cuisine that it favors. Or other people, on the contrary, being more shy and waiting for the rest of the team to reach a conclusion without contributing too much to the conversation. Maybe those shy persons are the ones who have the best restaurant addresses and their contribution is lost to the group. Traditionally, groups like American Indians or African tribes have developed a tool to control the conversation. It is called the talking stick. It's a wooden stick, usually richly decorated, that determines who can talk at any given time. And when you have the stick in your hands, you can share your opinion, and nobody else can react or contradict you. They can ask questions, maybe, but they have to wait to have the stick in their hands in order to express their opinion. It's a way to regulate the conversation. We will see that in sociocracy, there are a series of processes that helps groups regulate their conversation and make sure that everybody's voice is heard. A circle of people working together does not just meet for discussions. The actual work, is done by people actually engaging in specific roles. Suppose, for example, you rent a sailboat for a vacation with a group of friends and you have to spend a week on the sailboat with them. One of the first things you do upon embarking will be assigning roles. Presumably, the most experienced person will become the skipper, who will then have the main responsibility of the boat and will likely assign the different roles according to the competencies of each. So he will decide who will take the helm, who will chart the route, who will be the head sail trimmer, the main sail trimmer. Someone within the group who is good at cooking will become the cooker, and so on. In sociocracy, the skipper is actually the group itself. While sociocracy retains a role of lead within the circle, The lead is not the boss. The actual assignment of roles to people is made by the group itself in a selection process based on the common understanding of the requirements of each role and the competences of the members of the circle. Once assigned a role, each member of the team has a full responsibility and carries with that broadest possible authority. Regular meetings and feedback sessions ensure that everyone's decisions are aligned to the common goal of having an enjoyable and safe cruise. The lead will not exert control and command, but will remain as a coach and providing general guidance to the team whenever that is needed. At this point, you might be skeptical. A boat with no captain, where everyone does what he wants? That sounds like a recipe for a big mess and a rotten vacation. Well, if you would be scared to sail in a boat managed like that, what about a nuclear submarine? Captain David Marquette is a retired U.S. Navy captain and best-selling author of Turn the Ship Around. He was the commander of the submarine USS Santa Fe. He turned the submarine from the worst in the fleet to being the most successful by using a leader-leader model of leadership. He became captain of the submarine in 1999, and since his retirement, the submarine has continued to win awards. You can learn more about Marquette's unusual leadership style, where he stopped giving orders to his crew in the link sections of the module. So to conclude and wrap up this introductory module, we have touched upon some of the key elements of sociocracy. Work is done in independent circles, where roles are assigned by the circle member themselves in a specific selection process. Role holders have the broadest possible autonomy in their decisions and align with each other, not through a boss exerting control and command, but through meetings where everyone's voice is heard and through a clear feedback process. In the coming modules, we will go in more detail into each of those elements and will practice some of the processes that are typical of sociocracy.